It's all happening.
Yeah.
It's all happening.
Wanted
Yeah,
to open by showing you my
Yeah.
World Cup 1994 cap that
That's
I found.
really good.
And this is my most memorable World Cup
Yeah, of course.
ever, because I was
America
11,
and it's
10
US.
years old or something.
Yeah.
And, was it? Well, I was actually over visiting some family in Northern Ireland at the time,
Republic
I believe.
of Ireland, famously, Ray Houghton scored against Italy 1-0. They beat Italy in '94, and he did
Crazy.
he did a little somersault, but that's but even in
They
Northern
were,
Ireland,
my family were all into England at the time.
we weren't in it.
Really?
No,
But they were, but okay, I'm getting this mixed up because
you're getting it mixed up.
maybe it wasn't the actual cup. It might have been the video game for Nintendo that I'm thinking of, World Cup 94.
That sounds good, because it's pre-FIFA.
Yeah, and it was really fun, and we would play against each other, me and my Irish cousins.
That sounds fun.
And my cousin Neil was always England, and I remember because they'd Shearer, Alan Shearer was the guy.
yeah,
at the
he's
time.
good.
Yeah, and
it's a really good cap. That
and I would be Brazil.
Yeah,
With Ronaldo.
a young fat Ronaldo, as he's known.
Yeah. And then my other cousin Ryan would be Germany with a feature. Klinsmann.
Jurgen Klinsmann invented diving.
And our goal was always to win the golden boot when we would play the game.
This sounds like you had a really good time.
That's all I did the whole time.
Video games.
And we just only pass to our one guy and let him score every time.
Video games between the age of let's say 9 and 14 or everything.
I mean, it was transcendent. It was a dream world that you could live in, and it was like romantic. It was like back then too. The games like Legend of Zelda and all that stuff. It was like reading a great novel. Like you'd be on an adventure. It was like
certainly Zelda.
Zelda,
like Zelda on the Super Nintendo, like Link to the Past.
Link to the Past. I mean, this is poetic stuff.
Oh,
it was.
It was.
Yeah,
it was. That whole other world you'd go into.
But I remember the song I was saying them leading to.
Do you want me to get it on?
England just no the song that from '94, the one I'm talking about, the England. It was No More Years of Hurt.
I think you're thinking of I'm going to break it down.
No more time for dreaming.
I'm going to break it down for you.
Okay,
you've got you're conflating two tournaments, but this will track for you.
Okay.
So your World Cup USA '94, England weren't in it. We didn't qualify. It was a national disgrace.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Euro 96.
Okay.
With set in England, tournament held in England. The song Three Lions by Baddiel and Skinner and the Lightning Seeds, I think. It's coming home.
Yeah.
It's coming home. It's coming. Football's coming home.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Three lines on a shirt.
Yeah.
Jules Rimet still gleaming.
Jules Rimet still gleaming. Exactly. Yeah.
30 years of hurt never stopped us dreaming.
It's like stayed with me all these years.
It's a really good song.
Yeah, it is.
And it's still in the vernacular in England because we will say, is it coming home this year?
Yeah, they do the coming home thing.
Yeah.
Still, but the song's not around anymore.
The song's still big.
They sing it in the stadiums and stuff or anything.
I imagine it shows up. I think people now sing a lot more Wonderwall.
Don't Look Back in Anger.
That's probably big.
I think it's bad news for the English game. We're not creative enough. We're not positive enough. It's coming home. It's coming home.
Yeah, man. We played
Britpop.
We'll go on getting back. It's all getting back. It's all getting back.
Let's just. This chorus crushes.
Oh yeah, it does.
Britpop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good production.
I loved it.
It's like Blur.
it is. The skull.
They just know they're so sure that England's gonna throw it away, gonna blow it away, but I know they're gonna.
Here we go.
'Cause I remember 3 lines on the shirt. Jules Rimet still gleaming.
Banger.
Yeah.
30 years of hurt never stopped me dreaming.
Brings back the memories, eh?
Yeah, it does.
I know
It
like the next verse. I just know it, you know?
Yeah, so you're right. The hat was different.
It's a really good hat, though.
Yeah, it is.
It's a cooler hat to have.
Yeah, it's a cool hat. Yeah.
Staying on the theme of England songs, World Cup songs, England, Italia 90.
Uh-huh.
So the World Cup in 1990, which is the first one I really remember. The coolest England song, New Order, World's in Motion.
Nice.
Which is like, in the video, all of the players are in it, and John Barnes does a rap.
Oh, cool.
It's really good. But I'll just play the first couple of seconds of the song. So like, this is like sort of as cool as England ever got, and then we got into just being daft again.
Mm-hmm.
Well, some of the crowd are on the pitch.
This is like they're doing ecstasy at the Hacienda. It's Republic. It's like Technique era New Order. I wonder if I can get to the rap for you.
Do people
John
make
Barnes
music
really
like this now?
Express yourself.
Sounds good.
Create the space. You know you can win. Don't give up the chase. Beat the man. Take him on. You never give up. It's one-on-one. Express yourself. It's one-on-one.
It's a good song.
Yeah.
It's
Okay, I think I'm all in. Sorry if you don't like sports, guys. This is me right now. I need this World in Motion t-shirt really badly.
You got to hold and give, but do it at the right time. You can be slow or fast, but you must get to the line. They'll always hit you and hurt you. Defend and attack. There's only one way to beat them. Get round the back. Catch me if you can, 'cause I'm the England man. And what you're looking at is the master plan. We ain't
Right on.
It's pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
Potent
I
stuff.
like both songs. The other
Yeah.
one's a bit more kind of like Britpop kind of.
Well, what it speaks to
emotional
is like
twee.
different eras. We're talking about like this is New Order in 1990, so
Yeah, for
presumably
sure.
recorded in 89, which is Technique, which is then
Like rap is big.
Ecstasy is big
Yeah.
in clubs. Screamadelica.
Yeah.
Happy
and rap
Mondays.
coming in a big way.
And rap's coming in, but like very like that would be kind of because they're pretty arty and are inspired by
Sure.
you know other cultures. But yeah, so I'm actually gonna look at that for that T-shirt right now. Actually,
Nice. Yeah, well, congrats on the we were going to do the pod a little earlier today, but then James remembered that the match was on.
well, also
and so-
it made something that made me laugh about. Welcome to Impossible Way of Life, by the way, your twice weekly Beatlesy podcast that has understandably got a little, you know, World Cup fever.
yeah, and also like I thought it's kind of just got a bit. I don't know. We're sort of
It's summer, dude. It
it's
happens
summer, but
every
we're
summer.
also like I kind of thought today. Remember, like a lot of what we were going to talk about was how we're both like kind of a little bit fed up with things too.
You mean just life? You mean
You
like
know, just-
music?
Phones, all the stuff we
Oh,
always
yeah.
talk about, like because I was telling you about the show. And
Oh yeah, for sure. Like,
AI, and
I
we're
do
like,
want
we're
to
just
talk
talk-
about that.
like I'm feeling on the I'm on the
brink.
precipice of something here. Like something's got to give for me in
Yeah.
my life. Something's got to change.
I am super down to talk about that because we did have a text message thread about it in terms of like finding ways to positively engage.
yeah, I want to keep
That's-
it positive
yeah.
for sure. Even though not in a lot of ways, but
No, it
that's
can
all
be,
right.
I think.
Yeah. The narrative around it should be more positive.
That's
but,
it. You just have to create space. Like, you know, it's
But
like,
World Cup fever is not part of me thinking about this. I have been enjoying it.
World Cup fever. So, you know, you can't
And summer. Enjoying summer too. So
But,
it's not about any of that.
No, but I was thinking it was funny because I did text you last night late because I've been in a studio, ultra positive experience, making a lot of jokes about going legit in the studio and this band really getting it and knowing immediately what that means too. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, they know what it means.
Yeah.
Gridding,
Yeah, great.
tuning.
Yeah.
Words that have been weighted in a certain way to make you think you have to do them, even though no one successful needs to do them. Scorp mentality,
Yeah.
big time.
Yeah.
It's all related. I'm getting schizophrenic.
Yeah, I couldn't care less about any of that.
No, it doesn't matter.
I don't even like. It's not even like it's funny, but I'm also like I just like don't even
No,
want
exactly.
to know what
But
it
that's
is
you need
or
to
how you do it.
You
Yeah.
extend that to other aspects of your life. But
Of course.
what I was going to say is, with regards to what was I talking about?
You were
I don't
talking
know.
about last
Football?
night.
Last night. Yeah, I
Realizing-
texted you late last night
Yeah.
and said the game's at 9 a.m. Is it possible you can? I just want to give you a sort of a little
Behind the scenes, yeah.
of my mind, though,
Yeah,
not of
sure.
like my situation. I
Okay.
texted you that, and you responded immediately and said it should be fine. My beautiful young bride just requested that she was working, but
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
ask her in the morning. She's asleep, and I know. Alex, I knew it was going to be fine because I know that she understands
She
sports
does.
are important.
She does, and it's pretty cool. Like, she's a great woman, and she, a lot of people, and this is a lot of people that I know, not men or women or whatever.
Yeah.
They would, if I'd be like,
Women.
oh,
So what?
I know you had to work or
Yeah.
something, but we need to do the pod an hour later because James wants to watch sports.
Yeah.
A lot of people I know would just be like, what? Like, what are you talking about? Like, who cares? Including the people she works with, actually.
Sure.
But right away, I said, England's playing this morning. It's a knockout match. And the look on her face, James,
Yeah.
was pure understanding. She was like,
Yeah.
oh. Like, she knew in that moment how much it meant to you, everything. And so she just said, I'll make it work. Don't worry. Tell him.
Just wanted to. This is what
Yeah.
my brain went to when you texted me this morning. She understands, and my brain started going, "Kind woman."
Yeah.
I just want to get you to the. I need to get it out of my brain because this is what my brain was singing.
Yeah. Who is this?
Springfield, Buffalo Springfield.
Oh, yeah. It's good, man.
It's good.
Oh, I love this. This is what it's all about.
Don't leave me lonely tonight.
This is what it's all about.
So this is, the soundtrack to my morning was you sending a message saying, Alex understands it's sports, and then that kind woman has been directed at her. That's her soundtrack in my brain.
Yeah. And then she was checking in on the game. She was like, how's it going? Like,
Yeah, it was a bit
she
horrible.
was concerned for you. Well, it was by the skin of your teeth, huh?
Yeah, there's some issues there. There'll be a bit of a inquisition into the starting 11, and there's some injury problems, but it's concerning if I know people don't want to talk about this, but it's concerning if we've got some injuries at right back that they exploited for the goal. Jed Spence isn't at the level that he should be to play in. Knockout football's always tough anyway, but Madueke and Spence weren't good enough, and the fact that when they both were replaced by admittedly two better players, Saka's injured, but when Declan Rice went to play right back, which is really frustrating to watch, And then that changed the shape of our team that we scored 2 goals. It's like, well, what do we do now? Play players out of position because they're better than the players we have who play in their position.
Sure.
And that's the kind of standard sort of gamut that the England team seems to run, which is like, are we better playing our best 11 and fitting him in, or playing the best people in each position? And I don't know, it's tough. But yeah, I mean, if you're relying on moments of genius by great players, it's not necessarily a good thing.
Yeah, I did like the addition of Gordon, though.
Yeah, Anthony Gordon. He looks like he'd play in like a sort of Joy Division New Order style band. He looks like he's in the Doherty column or something.
Yeah, he's just kind of a chill guy.
He's a Scouser.
Made a couple of nice plays.
Yeah, he's a Scouser. He looks like he was probably, maybe Thomas Tuchel put him on the pitch and said, well, if you set up a goal, we'll give you a crisp sandwich or something. Some cold baked beans and a crisp sandwich. And some tomato ketchup.
So who does England play now?
Mexico at the Azteca.
Yikes. That'll be good, hey?
I think based on current form, I mean, they're doing better than they normally do, but playing in front of 90,000 people at one of the most famous stadiums, which of course was, certainly the stadium where the Carlos Alberto goal was scored in Brazil, 1976. No, I can't.
Has Mexico ever won a World Cup?
No, they've never even for years been to the last 16. The 5th game.
Have they? So what's the furthest they've ever got?
I think the 5th game, which is the quarterfinals.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, the last 16, which is where they are now. But they look good. I mean, better than normal. But so does everybody, really. Well, France look really good, don't they?
Yeah, they do. That Mbappe goal yesterday was something else.
Yeah, he's good at football. They're also really handsome, too.
Yeah, he's really good.
So, first off, how was the show?
Yeah, the show was excellent. It was sold out, and I sold a bunch of records, and we played great. Like, all the singing and all the practice paid off. It sounded good. Yeah, nothing negative at all to report about it, really. The place, you have to like set everything up yourself and do everything, so it was a little stressful during the day getting the sound dialed in because the equipment they had was a bit sketch,
right? Some
of it. We had to run to Long McQuaid, pick up a few cables and things, but luckily I've got 2 guys in my band who work there, so
I mean that's huge.
But yeah, the reason, because a few people have been like, you haven't posted any videos of the show or something, and the reason was when it started.
Have people actually said that to you?
Few people have been like how was your show? I haven't seen anything online. No friends. Yeah.
So people want that stuff?
I think because everybody does it. If you advertise a big show for like a couple weeks trying to sell tickets, and then it happens, I think people expect there to be like footage from it because they can't attend or something.
Well, I think maybe there's a way there to maybe you're onto something there.
Yeah.
So you advertise your show. It sells out. You play it. You got a great opener coming up.
Yeah.
Obviously, which is amazing that Wills came up.
Yeah. He
drove
was great.
in.
He was great.
You've put on an event. And really, if people are asking, that's great because the answer there is you had to be there.
Yeah, you did have to be there.
You had to be there. And those little bad sounding videos of you they're useless. What are they, just to sort of confirm the thing happened? Self-congratulatory confirmations.
And for me, it's like, I don't know, there's a bit more of a story there because I'm like, I guess I'm just at this point, like we're talking about that, because I'm starting to play live again and I haven't really been doing my own shows and stuff for some time, and I sort of have a different outlook on it than I used to. I was up there feeling a bit like a different kind of performer.
Oh, of course. Well, that's bound to happen.
Yeah, and I was
You're a different person since the last time you played.
And I was like, I'm older and I'm up here, and the show started and everybody came forward, and basically the whole front row, or like 3 or 4 people, pulled their phones out and filmed Dazzle. The first song was Dazzle Me.
Yeah.
And they were like, and one person had their flashlight on and was like, had it right in my face. And I just said after the first song, I was like, I just want to encourage all of you to maybe just put your phones away for the duration of the show and just be. I said we live in a world and in a time right now where it might, be beneficial to you and to everybody to kind of be in the present a little bit more and just enjoy the night here. And it was interesting because they did that, which is why there aren't any videos. But like a few people booed. And
really?
and most people clapped. Yeah, I think
so.
Just
It's a divisive thing.
It was just kind of like maybe they were like older people. Some of my family were there. I couldn't really see, and they were like, "We want to film it," But I was just like, "What a wild world we're in right now." That it's like, but then everybody just danced and like had a great time, and it was
that is interesting. Yeah. Like that, it's just interesting that would the response would be contentious to something like that. It speaks to kind of where we're at, where you're like, it's your show, it's your art. People are paying presumably to see your art in the way that you want to display it.
Yeah,
and there's sort of maybe it speaks to the idea of having ownership over the thing if you've paid or something.
I guess,
tipping
maybe.
culture, like what I mean, literally like consumer culture impacting art. So people are like, I'm here, I paid, I get to do what I want.
Yeah, I mean, it was also, only a couple of people.
Yeah, but regardless,
yeah,
it's like if you said, I don't know, I'm trying to think of another example. Like, I don't know, this is a silly one, but I'm just reaching. But if you were like, hey,
go to
like
a museum.
Well, certainly, yeah. People
take photos of paintings.
They do now. People just do that. You can't stop that barrage. No, I was thinking more like if you were like, hey, listen, like I'm allergic to cigs, so no one's sneaking cigs in here. No one's gonna boo you, and it's an addiction. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like, if you were like, I don't know, like I'm just thinking it's interesting that people can't hear that statement and just not clap. Like either way, it's just like, oh, he doesn't want phones. It's all good.
Yeah.
Like 45 minutes without a phone. Like that it's like normalized to such an extent that that's like an extreme, it garners an extreme response either way.
Yeah.
Either it's like, woo, yeah, we're fucking,
I know.
This guy's sticking it to the man.
I know.
Or it's
it
like,
was that.
I want to film. This is my right.
I know. And for me, it was like, I'm sure if people somewhere in the back were snapped a few photos or whatever, but for me, I'm like, look, it's my release show here.
It's my religion.
I'm looking out. I'm like, I want to look at people's faces in the front row. Like, imagine
McCartney
like playing
style.
music and just looking at like a bunch of phones. I was like, this is super weird. I know you deal with it all the time, but I've been.
Well, the rooms we're playing in, they're massive. It's very hard for me to even see the front row.
Well, for sure.
No,
I mean.
No, we get it all the time, and to speak to what you're saying, like I don't have anything to do with our band's social media, partly because of mostly because of sloth, and because I feel like I do enough already.
Yeah,
write the songs, engineer the records, mix them, produce them. Yeah, someone else can do that. Me and Jeff don't touch it, but like I see those things, like we do it after the show.
Yeah,
check in. I see the band do it. Look through who's tagged us posting these and it's like I think it's bad. It's bad for your mental health. But also it's just like I don't know who it's for.
Yeah, and like neither of us have been really on our Instagram lately, and I can't really blame either of us. Like I go to it sometimes, and I'm like, I should respond to some of these messages, but I'm just so off it too.
But we don't need to. There's no reason to.
Yeah,
like to do what? Like stay in the game?
No, I know. It's same with my stuff. Like I'm like, I don't know. I'm just kind of.
But you don't need to have lethargy around it. You just don't need to do it.
Yeah.
No,
I know, but that's what I mean about it. Like I'm adjusting to a new mentality around it, I think, because I just can't anymore, really.
Yeah, but again, you speak about it with lethargy and exhaustion. It's like just don't do it. Like it's fine. It's you have like autonomy. Like is
I'm switching to that.
Yeah, switching to glide
because it's been lethargy around it for so many years now.
It comes in waves. Like sometimes I'm in. Like sometimes I'm like, oh, I've got funny stuff to say.
I guess so.
You know, sometimes I've got funny shit that's on my mind, and like I'll find a video of Sting and think it's funny and be like, oh man, like the people who listen to our podcast will find that so funny.
Yeah, it
Like-
does go. It does change. I know.
It's just if I have something appropriate to not waste anyone on my own time. Like it's so nice doing these like radio hours because it feels like I'm like contributing something to somebody's day. You know, like, and we do that on the podcast. The podcast does that. Like,
Yeah.
it's such a sometimes such a like doing this. We've done it for like 500 and something episodes, and like, you know, doing it consistently the way we have, especially like when it's just me and you catching up like this, when it becomes more about its true essence, which is just friendship, you know, and friendship necessarily involves struggle and communication around things and trying to figure out where we fit within the world, you know. That's when it's like closest to its original source, which was like about us documenting and maintaining our friendship as musicians in music in the world. And it's like,
I also do love talking about records, though. Like in my life, that's part. You know, I think that like
I love talking
that's what
about
I've always
records.
loved about our show too. Is you're right. The undercurrent of it all is our friendship and our growth as musicians. But
it's not
like
even growth, I don't think. Just friendship.
just like our existence as musicians, whatever.
As
And
people, as humans, like you've become a dad.
yeah, but
You know what I mean? Like-
Totally. But I think that us talking about music and talking about old records is, it's all part of the same thing, because that's been a part of me since as long as I can remember.
Well, it's the soundtrack to everything.
Yeah, it's the soundtrack to it. Yeah,
to
exactly.
everything. I don't really understand like how, like, I have a soundtrack to a text message I get from you about your young
Exactly,
bride.
yeah.
Like literally,
Yeah.
I start singing a Buffalo Springfield song, being
And-
like, and thinking how funny it is that
Yeah.
like that's a style of music that like Richie Furay at like 21 is like, kind woman.
Well, and just hearing it, like, I can't look in the mirror like what we do on this podcast a lot, and like you say, and talk about the changes in this world and in ourselves and everything. If I only did that and didn't have music around it,
Oh yeah.
then I would go crazy. I would literally be a maniac. But when you played that song,
It settles you down.
I literally was like, this is what it's all
It
about.
settles
Like
you
just
down.
hearing a bit of music, I was like, this is great. I was like, now I'm excited for the weekend and stuff or something.
Yeah, and then
you
like,
know,
and then the thing is like, isn't that enough?
yeah.
I think that sometimes it's like, that's the thing, is like this consistent like pressure that we put on ourselves, and then we like interpolate through our social existence to just like consistently do more and more and more, and like be seen and figure out our identity, and like like people being like, hopefully people would be like, how was the show? Not like, I didn't see you document it in this platform that like all of us don't really know how to interface with, you know?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
certainly wouldn't hear me asking you that question.
No.
So I
No.
get it. Like, but you know, I would just, it's like, there is no pressure to be, and there's no pressure on any of us to like do anything other than the things that we want. And if those things are
Yeah.
out of reach, which they often are, certainly me and you have like massive aspirations to change our lives, you know, like I just don't think we're going to find the answer to those things anywhere except for in our own souls and with our friends,
No, it's true.
you know?
And I'm just at this point that I just want things that are tangible in my life more
you
than
have
ever.
them.
Yeah, I do. I know that. And I'm just like, the idea, the sort of like gamified culture online where it's just like, you know, numbers and likes and hearts and different colors and things like that. When I look at it now, I just find it really dorky, the whole thing. And like Instagram especially, I just find kind of nerdy now. And
I just want a second bedroom, man.
yeah. And,
That's all I want.
but speaking of, I saw a video yesterday. I mean, you might have seen it that I posted.
I didn't because I'm not.
You're not on Instagram,
I'm
but
not to Not to
Yeah, but I
sound
know,
I'm-
like I'm
I will be again. But
this was a good thing that happens on it. The Jake Feinberg posted
the main man.
a story of Steven Stills.
Well, speak of the
A
devil.
rare moment of Steven Stills being incredibly
Astute.
for me
erudite.
astute and reasonably eloquent and philosophical, and he just said, I'll try to quote what he said. I loved it so much. And he just said, you know, there's this being an artist. He said, I consider myself an artist. And he said, and in that there's a certain amount of magic and there's a certain amount of technical ability.
Nice.
He used that
Yeah.
word.
Yeah.
And
Natural,
he said,
technical.
yeah, and he said, and when you find that balance within your own thing, that's where you find your little groove.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. And then he said, but for me, that I can't I can't allow that to be everything for me.
Yeah.
He's like, I need to have something else in my life, another outlet for, you know, whatever's inside me
Clam
to get
diving, coral reef.
that sort of
yeah.
thing. And he's like, or I just become a maniac, a frustrated artist constantly
Yeah.
trying to grow, which I really resonate with. And then they cut to him just working horses
Oh, yeah.
on his ranch, just like kind of trying to break a horse. He's
20 years ago, I come into this life, the son of a woman, and
Yeah.
a man who lived in strife. 24. Wisdom. Sage.
and he's just brushing the hell out of
Yeah.
this horse. And he said, you know, it's really beautiful though. And then he says, weirdly, like the clam diving thing though, he says he just does it to, you know, to keep fit
Fit.
because he has to work the horses hard every day.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And he, you know, he's like, but I was like, so you know what so the day before that, I had kind of a bad digital day, which is so funny that these days happen
Yeah.
when I'm like required to be on my phone a lot
I
for
know
one
them.
thing or another.
I have
And I
them.
just, it's instantly, it's like having a bad trip. Like I just
chaos,
know I
yeah.
feel worse.
Yeah, of course.
Like, and yet we do these things on a regular basis.
Yeah.
But so the next day I literally woke up, picked up my phone like an idiot, saw that and put it down and just got up, just went outside, just worked on my house
Touched
all day.
grass, as they say.
All day. I was just doing trim on my house and
Nice.
sanding, verithaning things.
Awesome.
Felt awesome. Had the best day.
Yeah.
Felt better. Felt fitter. Felt younger. Felt
Yeah.
happier. Healthier.
Better
everything.
husband. Better,
everything.
Better father.
Yeah, everything.
Provider.
Yeah, and I'm just like, what am I doing? You know,
Well,
so it's just
yeah,
finding
of
that
course.
balance between making art, which is what I also love to do, and that's
think-
it. That's my life. And just
Isn't
remembering
that,
that.
aren't you so privileged to have that life?
So privileged, and
know?
I need to remember that constantly.
Of course.
and do it.
Well,
and
I've
only
got,
live that way.
I've got news for you.
yeah,
If you want to kind of solve the core issues that you're dealing with,
yeah,
which seem to be like a conflation of things that certainly myself and most people, I would dare to say everybody listening has the same issues as you, but their own sort of abstract versions of them, where the semantic boxes are just switched up a little bit.
yeah,
Like, I got news for you. The one thing, the cure-all. You
Yeah.
imagine back in the kind of old-timey days, like the traveling salesman, the apothecary guy.
Yeah.
He's walking around and he's got little glass jars,
Potions.
cadavers, potions essentially,
Yeah.
and he's going door to door. It's like through like the Tombstone. He's like in Tombstone, places like
yeah,
that.
definitely.
You know, and he's got his cart and buggy, his gay bundle and all that, and he's selling cure-alls. It's that kind of thing. This one actually works.
Yeah,
It's called No Smoke Coffee, and I drink it every day.
every day, twice a day, sometimes 3 times.
Twice a day. I've already had 2
Yeah.
today.
Well,
and I'm
yeah.
feeling phenomenal.
And you know what's weird is like I if you apply the potion.
It is a potion.
It's like if you use drugs, and it is a drug, a healthy drug that's
it's
good for you.
it's the only healthy drug.
If you take drugs and you're in the wrong situation,
Yeah.
that you're in a bad situation,
Trip,
you're gonna
yeah.
have a bad time.
Yeah.
And so, like, I had a really strong cup of no smoke coffee a couple days ago, and I was just I was on my phone doing things, sending emails. I felt a little anxious.
Yeah.
Yesterday,
Yeah.
I drank a big, strong cup of no smoke coffee and went outside and just started working with soil, with dirt, just doing. I felt amazed. I felt like
you're saying you think that you need Dionysius.
Yeah.
Like, do you think that it is kind of the way I see you? You're saying it like kind of the best. It enhances like mushrooms, maybe like kind of an outdoor experience,
natural, or making music.
Yeah,
anything that's soulful.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying that you can't, if you like work on a computer, you
no,
can't.
I find
that
like,
might be your church.
I
don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Could be your church. I mean, I find that like it essentially just enhances anything I do, even in the bedroom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I'll tell you what. Recently, I've decided to. It's really kind of aided my journey into coffee, drinking no smoke, because I get these. If you go on their website, and it's a great website if you like websites. If you go on their website, I would Google no smoke coffee for free shipping on orders under $60, and use the promo code IWALL20, you get 20% off. It's basically free. And I've always been, before I drank no smoke, I'll be honest, I just drank Maxwell House, Folgers. I'd never actually had a coffee before. I had an espresso machine and a burr grinder, espresso cups. I was just using instant coffee, but I had the stuff.
or going out to the store and spending $8 on one.
I didn't know you could do it any other way. I thought that was it. You go to a second wave store, Starbucks,
blends. That's
blend Starbucks, or you
you
make instant coffee at home. I haven't been educated. It's like how no one taught me I could sing. It's like you can do it if you want. So
you get a bag of this 1 kilogram bag of this no smoke heavy hitter, which is what I drink, and you too, I believe.
Yeah.
And you're gonna get about like. I don't even know how many Americanos,
it's a month.
How many lattes out of
It's over a month, and I drink 2 a day. You're going to end up
spending about $1 a coffee, $2 a coffee.
Less than that. I drink 2 a day, and my beautiful young bride has 1 a day, and a bag lasts, and that's a double shot, 2-ounce espresso.
Oh yeah,
and a kilogram bag lasts over a month.
Yeah, exactly.
So anyway, but what it's done,
you do the math.
Yeah, you do the math. I don't pay to do the math. I'm just saying get it. But also, I'm on this website, and you've got some great looking kind of blends,
perennial blends,
but also some collabs. It looks like here, kind of like Iggy Pop and Dom Perignon. Think of it a bit like that. So I'm looking Chance to Bleed, Cola Floral and Lime. That looks new. That's a song, isn't it?
Probably.
Chance
we all know Ted is a big
Kurt Vile.
Oh,
he has tracks. Rings of Smoke. But anyway, Mirror in the Mirror. Bit of a psychedelic blend.
That's a song too, I think.
Well, it's Man in the Mirror is a good song.
No, there's one Mirror in the Mirror. I was just
I'll look
reading.
It up here.
Yeah, look it up.
Maybe he's doing kind of modern blends here. I don't know. That song. It's a German thing. Spiegel im Spiegel by Arvo Part.
Yeah, that's not what I thought it was.
It's a cool name, though.
Yeah.
Diana Ross, Mirror Mirror.
No,
anyway, all I'm saying is, I've been on their website quite a lot, and I get the kilogram bag plus like a new one every time. There's one called Sacred Garden here, looks pretty good, and it's sort of aided my journey into coffee.
She's got a sacred garden.
Yeah.
Springsteen?
Yeah, could be.
Oh, that's Secret Garden.
Secret heart, what are you scared of? Let's hands together. Who's that?
I don't know.
Sacred heart, legend of millions. It's an impression of a Canadian singer. Imagine
Rufus Wainwright?
Nearly. No, but he's a good singer. No, this is a great artist. I love this artist. I was trying to think of a song that you might know. Let me have to go.
Sounded like Rufus Wainwright.
I'm not about to lose this feeling that I found. Not about to lose this feeling that I found.
I don't know.
Ron Sexsmith.
Oh.
You
Right.
drive a hard bargain. I want to play, sing a song. Oh, yeah, I'll play the song I just sung. This is off the album Retriever. Great little record, this.
If I were to listen to my doubts, think my time was running out. I'm old enough
That's a good impression you did.
and young enough to do it again. I'm not
He does sing a bit like Rufus at times, though.
And Costello, even.
I'm not about to lose this feeling that I found.
I love him dearly. That record, Retriever, is such a beautiful album.
He's my mom loves him because she followed him on Twitter many years ago.
Yeah.
And then messaged him on Twitter, and now they like chat
Oh,
online.
Ron's an interesting case because he is, and it speaks to like the stuff we're talking about kind of like this perpetual movement forward, this restlessness. You know, I've never met Ron. If I did, well, I have met him actually, and I was a bit shy, like because I'm a big fan of his, genuinely, and I think he's one of the great, truly one of the great Canadian songwriters. And in that sense, is underrated. That being said, he's worked with McCartney and Elvis Costello. He's lauded by these people. Say he's great. They're like vocally talk about how good he is. So he's like got the respect which barely anyone gets of the top guys.
Yeah.
He's sung with them. They've covered each other's songs, and yet he seems perpetually maudlin about the fact that he isn't more successful in his career, even though he's extremely successful. So, you know, he plays in England. My dad will go and see him, and he plays the shows are big, and people are there, and he's revered, but he's like, but I'm not McCartney level.
Sure.
You know, so I don't know if it ever ends. You know?
I don't think so.
But I was singing Secret Heart, made famous by Feist, that he...
Right.
Heart, what are you scared of? Everyone go and listen to Ron Sexsmith, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we should get him on the pod.
Yeah, we can.
He might come on.
Well, maybe
I'll ask my mom to ask him.
Yeah, ask your mom to
She can do it. She will right now. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll send her a
She'll
text.
do it. How was your show on the weekend?
Oh, it was brutal.
Brutal?
Yeah.
Well,
because it was well, I mean, again, like, you know, so the positives being that we get paid really well to do these things. So, like, you know, it's like a very well-paid rehearsal, like absurd, really, in FIFA.
Oh, right. That was that one. Yeah.
And it was and I'd spoken to Sam Roberts about it because he just played it, and he was like, obviously his band is more successful than mine, and he was like, yeah, I mean, it's going to be based on who's playing at the fan zone. Like what game is on is going to dictate and the result.
Yeah.
Because you're playing after games and before the next game.
Wow.
So we played, and then it was like Broken Social Scene played at 10 after the last night, after the last game. Broken Social Scene, by the way, whose new record's really good.
10 p.m.
10 p.m. Broken Social Scene's new album is very good for anyone who is looking for a
yet.
new album to listen to.
Okay.
A return to form. Mixed and don't know about mixed. Produced by the guy, I think it's Dave Newfield or something. The guy who did You Forgot It in People. They're back.
Okay.
And it's very loose and very not legit. And it's amazing with that band that they always have a sound. Like there's a sound embedded in it that's just them, and it's only them. But anyway, our show was absolute washout. It was like the only day it rained in Vancouver in the last 3 weeks, and it was cold and nobody was there, and we just played this big massive stage to nobody. And
what was the game that had just finished?
I think France played before against Norway and smashed them because Norway weren't even trying, and then it was like the Uruguay game or something after. I don't remember. I literally don't remember. I played it, and I was in the studio the next 4 days, so I played it, came home, and just didn't do anything. I was pumped to do nothing. And I've got, it's funny, I could talk about this right now. I got like, we're in a classic band. The guys will love this listening to the pod that we're going away this weekend to Ontario to play a show. It's going to be a really good one.
Okay.
And we're well rehearsed.
Mm-hmm.
Yet there was talk at the FIFA show this weekend that maybe we should get a rehearsal in this week.
Yeah.
Before the show.
Yeah.
And yet I can tell that no one can be fucked doing it.
Yeah.
So it really will become like, it's meant to be tonight.
Mm-hmm.
It will really become like, are we doing it? And
it's Canada Day, right?
It's Canada Day too. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, so somebody might have like a barbecue situation pop up.
I'm looking at I was wondering, it's kind of like who's going to fire first.
Yeah.
Like like who's going to go first. And since I've been on this Zoom call with you, I got 35 messages in that feed that I've not seen.
Oh, there's going to be a big debate.
It's going to be a bloodbath in there.
A bloodbath.
Of like who was the bravest one to say they didn't want to first.
Yeah.
And then like the permutations are endless.
Yeah.
Because if it's Jeff,
yeah,
it'll go, Jeff will say that, Brandon won't say anything, Graham will be like, that's okay, man, because he'll secretly be like, fuck yes, I don't have to be the
totally.
one. Yeah,
totally.
So my vibe these days with much like with a lot of things, it's just trying to not engage. I'm like trying to not engage.
Yeah.
And just take things as they come.
I remember this all too well in the
dude.
Shilohs, like just being like secretly pumped or bombed or whatever the situation was.
And depending on who does it. Depending on who calls.
Depending on who does
it. It's so ridiculous.
Yeah. Ben would often bail. It was often Ben back in the day.
Yeah.
He was
at your show.
He was, yeah.
He texted me. He said he was going over. What a fucking champ.
Oh, God. We hung out drinking till 3 a.m. afterwards. It was great.
There's certain people in this world who, where he gets his energy from, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, because, of course you hung out till 3 a.m. drinking.
He was pumped, and he was like, at one point, because I was tired because I did all the setup, had to clean up the place, got back to
Ben probably ran a fucking marathon, dude.
Yeah.
Nothing stops that guy.
Yeah, he was pumped. He was,
and he isn't, by the way, for everybody listening who doesn't know the great Ben Frey. He's not a degenerate. This guy is like probably the most wholesome person I've ever met in my entire life.
Yeah.
And he just wants to be around his friends,
sitting there having beers, smoking cigs, having a great time.
Just some of the best stuff of all time.
Doing a show with his band in Victoria, and
his band are really good.
October or something. Yeah, Drama
Have you seen
Queen.
them?
Yeah,
they're really good.
I played with them before. Yeah, they're great.
Yeah, they played with us when we went over to Salt Spring. It was awesome.
Yeah, they're awesome. But that's the good thing about having a band of young, hungry people is they don't bail on practice because they're stoked to play.
What a beautiful feeling it is, hey, having people who want to play with you.
Oh, yeah, they're stoked.
No, but just for you, I mean.
Yeah, it's great.
Like,
I
remember the feeling of that, like the first time it ever happened and being like, playing my own songs and people were like, so should we meet up on Tuesday? And I'm like, they want to do that?
Yeah.
I never take it for granted. I've never took it for granted.
No, I don't at all. I mean, I'm trying to because there is something so special about having a band, like, which you won't really only get a couple of opportunities at when you're younger, and we've both had it.
Yeah.
But when you come up together and you're the same age and you're young, it's a really special thing to grow together. And so I'm trying to get over the idea that this is so different than that. Mm-hmm. But it really is special in a completely different way. And I have to be so grateful that they're putting in so much time and they are so enthusiastic and stoked to be playing with me.
That's awesome.
Being stoked it's a rarity these days, and with a lot of people who play music.
Well, certainly if you're our age.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
If you're our age and you're not in communities that are gigging and not you, I mean in general, it's like I've said this before on the podcast. It's like as soon as you go to Green Ore or places like that, it's fucking alive with people who are playing music. Even weird being in like Gastown recording again this week. Keep bumping into bands. Maybe it's like the downtown, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there certainly is a lot of burnout once you get to our age, is all I mean, with people.
Well, yeah. I mean, but it's kind of like the only the true believers are left,
Sure.
you know?
Sure.
And then you have to take care of yourself. Like, I mean, I'm like Marley level working out at this point to be able to like maintain,
Nice.
you know, the music that I'm trying to play. It's like,
Well, he just played soccer, I think.
that's like the hardest workout.
Yeah. That's all
I
he
can't
do,
even
I
do
think.
that yet. I'm not even ready for that. I tried earlier this year and it killed me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lateral movement.
Well, it's different cardio versus lifting, which is what you're doing.
I'm doing both now.
Oh, you are now. Nice.
Yeah, but it's not it's football. The cardio is not really the issue. It's the movement at our age, like turning.
Sure.
It was hilarious when I played. I've never been in more pain the next day than as an adult.
Yeah.
You know, than that. So, but yeah, lifting and cardio now.
Nice.
I want to see the gains. You know.
Yeah. Right on, man.
You know.
That's good.
It's important.
Yeah.
So you know, I
got some free weights out on the deck. I do it.
You look
every couple
fantastic.
days.
You've got like also the fact you got to take into account like you're building all the time.
Yeah, that's really the best workout that I find, because like you do nothing that's really strenuous, but you do it all day for many hours, and then you find all those micro movements. By the end of the day, you're like, I'm dog tired.
Yeah,
like
earned the beer.
Oh God, and now the studio, God willing, seems to be. We've almost got the permit. It's like I mean, no wonder I have this like. You know, just sort of. I'm nearing like Repo Man level here.
I know.
Like
I can sense it, man.
Yeah, it's like you know. But if I get the permit by the end of this week, early next week, then we are ready to rock and roll. I was up there building a desk for my console.
Yeah,
that's going to be so sick, dude.
You should you should get in touch with Jeff. I don't know who he's been.
Yeah, he texted me yesterday.
Have you seen the photos?
Yeah, I sent him all the plans and photos. And
have you seen what he's been doing?
Yeah, he's got a sweet looking room.
It's insane. Like this guy, like he puts his mind to anything, and it's like he's just like a journeyman carpenter or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just build.
Oh, I believe that. He can fix things. And
it's beautiful what he's been building. And, you know, like he's got a miter saw.
Yeah.
Chopping away, building all these baffles.
Oh, yeah.
Like
he sent me all the stuff. And I sent him mine. He was very excited.
It's a very exciting moment.
He said he might come over and help me at some point.
You should. It'd be great. He loves building stuff.
I'm sending you this.
Yeah, send it, please.
Check out your phone here. This is
yeah, I got my phone out here.
I'm building that. You can swipe through. Somebody designed a desk for the top.
This is really nice.
And like the wood, the leather, the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
And they have the measurements on there. So we've taken it and drawn up the plans, and we're building it exactly. So it's going to look really sick.
You have the meter bridge, right?
No.
You're going to get one.
You can't. I've been looking everywhere.
You can't get them.
You can't. But if one comes up, we're prefabbing. So that we can, if one comes, we can put it on.
This is so stylish.
But we're going to replace the meter bridge with outboard racks. Mm-hmm. So you see where it is? So that's perfectly two 19-inch racks right there.
Nice.
So I don't know what we're going to put up there. Yeah. And then on the right, where if you're looking through, on the right, on the top is going to be 500 series.
Yeah, very stylish. Yeah.
And then below that, a drum machine built in.
You're not tempted to put the 500 series where the meter bridge is, so that it's normaled to the channels that it corresponds with.
Well, yeah, but we'll probably only have like 4 or 5. Mm-hmm. Like I just want to have a couple more pre's like what I have here, and then a couple of compressors. I just wanted to have like
compressor head.
Maybe 4 preamps and 4 compressors in once I have it all.
Shall I check on compressor head?
Do you know? Yeah. Also, how do you? People might enjoy hearing about this. Have you heard about all this stuff going around about this guy who says preamps don't matter?
No, that sounds fun.
You haven't heard about this?
No.
It's all the rage amongst engineer culture.
No, I don't know.
A guy
anything
made a
about it.
video, I forget his name, that he basically did all of these experiments, really backed it up to check whether the Focusrite, the Scarlett Focusrite preamps are any different than a Neve preamp.
Right.
And basically he determined not at all.
Right.
That the only difference is in the EQing of the preamp. That there's saturation, all that stuff, not real. And that basically through EQ, you can achieve an identical sound with both things. And all the engineers of the world, as you can imagine, are up in arms about this. Like doing their own... But nobody seems to actually be really backing it up with anything. People are just like... Definitely, like, I boost the gain and lower the fader, and my preamps saturate in a way that you can't do with those. But nobody's really defining what the saturation is. And
yeah, they're definitely different, though.
I mean, that's what I said. But
but it's just like, it's kind of like they are. You just hear them; they're different. The records you make in different places are different. It's not about science. It's about like familiarity. It's about feeling. You can't. Those are sublime concepts. I don't think you can.
Yeah, but this guy felt the same way. He was like, I firmly believed that all this stuff was different. So I got the stuff. And he spent all of this time being everything with his ears, and he did this test where he was like, same mic, same placement, same thing, and recorded it on the two different preamps like 100 times and mixed them up. And it was like 52-48, his guessing, like as to which was which.
Yeah,
and it's really interesting. You should watch it.
It's sort of interesting, but it's also just not music. Like, I guess.
Well, of course not. I don't care. You know me. I don't care about any of this.
I think it's
I made records on the Focusrite.
It's harder to make records on a Focusrite than a Neve console.
I mean, look, I'm just saying, this guy, like, he actually spent a lot of time going over everything and all the different elements. I believe, basically, the takeaway is that everything else is more important than the preamp.
Okay.
Like, the microphone, the EQ, the player, the room position, the instrument.
Right.
Like the mood of the player on the day you get them to sing or
that
play
all makes
something.
Sense.
And then the preamp is the least important part, was what his takeaway was. Whereas we've all been led to believe that preamps are like so important to the sound of a record. And this is why people are up in arms about it, right?
It sounds a little bit like kind of what's it called? Rage baiting a little bit.
No, it's not. It's not like that. It's interesting. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like, I think I think it's almost less musical in a way to believe that the gear makes such a big difference.
Why did you buy the console then?
Because I don't have 20 preamps.
You just get a Focusrite.
But I love the EQs. I bought it for the EQs.
You bought it for the EQs.
Yeah, the Trident EQs, which I believe greatly make a huge difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the pre's aren't that good on it.
Well, it doesn't matter if they're good or not. They're all the same. As we know now.
I don't know.
I think it's I think it's probably like the like middle ground is that all of it is just not as important as the tunes and the playing.
Totally.
But we know that already.
And look, when I made all that sweaty palm shit on the Focusrite and then the Quartet, and then I bought the Vintech. And I'm with you. There's no way you'd tell me it didn't make a difference. It did.
Yeah.
Like,
Quartets
especially
they sound good.
Especially being able to the gain to boost it, like you know, and, like direct input a guitar or a bass and get that. But this guy, he says a lot of stuff about how you can achieve that with EQ.
Probably true.
But anyway,
maybe it's true.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's true. Maybe the Beatles would sound as good on a Focusrite.
I mean, it's possible.
No one's managed to do it yet. I guess maybe that's just because they're really good.
Also, his argument is that it's more about modern preamps that are designed to be really clean sounding.
Right.
And versus, I think he would say, I don't know, but I would say the really old stuff, like those V76, like crazy old, tube preamps, they have a character that the Focusrite does
well, like
not.
you can hear the difference between like an SSL and a Neve and an API, right? I mean, you just can. They just sound different. Not to be like the nerd guy, but like
but I'm saying, I think what he's saying is that you could
emulate
use EQ.
Using EQ, you could emulate
it
the
with a
like
cheaper
transient
one.
attack of an SSL with a Neve.
That's his argument. I don't
know if you could, but you know what? He sounds like this guy's spent a lot of time on it.
Yeah, I don't think about this stuff, and I was encouraged for the reason you said about my board that is not $100,000 board, and I'm like, and has great EQs. So I was like, great, because
I think it's awesome what you have.
I was like, this is what I believed in buying it. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's like kind of ad infinitum, the like nerdiness of like gear for sure. And the luxuries that you can, like things that work, and don't break seem to be like, that's like the main thing.
Yeah, and I think you and I have always believed that the music, the player, the room, the ears of the engineer, all this stuff matters a lot more.
I reckon if you use 70s shit, it sounds more 70s though too. But like, I do like the stories of Richard Swift just like being like, I'll just roll off all the top.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit?
And I think, he's talking about new stuff.
Premium.
New stuff that's built now.
Right.
That is trying to sound like the old shit, but it's actually too good. It just sounds like a Focusrite.
I'll check it out.
Yeah.
I can't wait to check it out. Maybe I don't have to have any of my stuff.
It's everywhere. All I see is all the like... the analog vintage engineer guys that we know, like it might just being like, this is bullshit. And I'm kind of like, that sort of intrigues me. Yeah, Compressor Head, they'd probably...
The preamps debate.
The guy's name is like Jim something, who's going on about it, who did the whole thing.
You gotta send it to me, I think.
Yeah,
Jim Lills.
I think so, yeah.
Jim Lill.
Check it out.
I'm gonna check it out.
It's interesting. I was like, Matt, my engineer, told me all about it, and I was like, you're full of shit. And then I kind of was like, yeah, it's interesting. It is interesting. I'm not saying
this is certainly it's taking off on the internet.
Yeah. He put a lot of work into it. Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's pretty fun recording at the warehouse. Sounds pretty good
it's all fun.
To like being being on my Focusrite here.
Oh, I would buy this stuff just for that, just for the tactile aspect of it. If I believe it sounds better, then that does wonders for the music.
I think that's kind of the big thing.
Yeah. Like, I think
belief.
it sounds shitty if I'm using a Focusrite.
It's magic.
Yeah,
of course.
It's magic. Yeah. Like, using the U67 with the V76 thing with Matt, like, awesome. I was like, oh, it's Beatles. For sure.
Beatles. Yeah, you hear it.
Yeah. I mean, I think I did. It's magic.
Well, yeah, it's magic. But music is magic.
Of course.
Yeah.
100%. Couldn't agree more.
Well, I love you, dude, and I'm glad you were there to support England today. We didn't even have to talk about it that much.
Does Canada have a chance against Morocco?
I mean, if Neve preamps are the same as Focusrite preamps, Canada has a chance against Morocco. You know what I mean?
Well, I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah. For the Sunday episode.
Yeah.
And then let's
pick an album, dude.
Let's pick an album for tomorrow.
Pick an album.
And then we've got Jeffrey Silverstein on next week to talk about his big new record.
Huge.
Big record.
Yeah.
All right. See you tomorrow, buddy.
Peace, dude. Bye-bye.